I'm very young here in Brookhaven, and today I want to live an entire life. But this won't be a normal life, actually. I want to be a soccer player, and even my friend is here too. He said, I want to be a doctor and also a policeman. Is it serious that you want to be both at the same time? I'm almost sure that's impossible. Either you become a doctor or you become a policeman. So tell me which one you want. And apparently he doesn't know. Okay, that's sad. Then he went back there, and he's simply dancing. Okay, I'm coming back here too. I'm going to stay right in this part because there's a person coming down here, and this person is coming in our direction. Maybe today will be my lucky day, and I'll finally be adopted. If that happens, that'll be amazing. Then she just arrived here. She said, which one of you wants to be a soccer player? I'm the person who wants to be a soccer player. That's simply my dream. And now I'll finally be adopted. This is really good. Now I'm being taken here in this vehicle, and I just got adopted. But my friend unfortunately wasn't adopted. But I think he'll be adopted soon too, even because he's a good person. So now we're going up here. I want to know where we live. And there's even a soccer field in front of my house. This is much better than I thought. Now she parked the car here. I want to see the soccer field. This looks amazing. She said, that's where you'll learn how to play soccer. This is really going to be amazing. I can't wait to finally learn how to play soccer. But now there's a person coming out from there. Who is that person? Is it serious that this guy is my dad? You literally came out of the ground. Seriously, what is that you're hiding there? You literally came out from under the house. Then he just arrived here. And down here there's a totally secret passage. I don't know what's in there, but this is really weird. So he's coming here, and I want to know this house better. It's a luxury house, and now the two of them are eating. Okay, I'm hungry too, so I want food. I want a bit of this taco. These Mexican tacos are amazing. This is the best food I've ever eaten. But I want to know where my room is, because I already want to start placing things there. And he's calling me here. From what it seems, my room is up here. This reminds me a bit of the place where I lived, here in the adoption center. I also slept on the second floor. He said, which of the rooms do you want? This is the first room. And this room is very good because from here I can see the soccer stadium. Now in the second room there's literally nothing. I can only see a bit of the soccer stadium. Dad, I want this room. He said, this room is already occupied. So I never had a choice. Actually, this room has always been my room since I arrived here. And he agreed. So now I'm arriving here in my room. From here I have a very simple view. I can literally see a farm. This looks cool, but it's not as cool as it looks. I wish I could see that soccer stadium, but from what it seems my friend is right here. I'll go play with him. Okay, I just arrived here. I'm ready to start. I'm the best soccer player that's in this soccer stadium. Maybe I'm not the best in the city, but in this soccer stadium it's definitely me. But now he kicked here. You can't do that. You didn't even warn me it had started. That literally didn't count. You should have said that it had started. He said, you weren't paying attention, but just know that I'll still win against you. What you did bothered me because I was distracted. And now he's going to update the scoreboard. Literally, he got 1 point. But let's go again. This time I know I'll win against you. What you did was absurd. And my mom is also here. This game will be a bit different because we're smaller. And now I kicked there. Even he's looking back there, and he ended up getting very scared. He said, how did you kick so hard? I told you that I'm very good, and you didn't believe it. Then he grabbed this ball. Okay, I have to be prepared because he's going to do the same thing. Now he kicked here. I couldn't defend. He's simply winning. It's very hard to win this, because whoever kicks the ball first always wins, because we're very small. Okay, I kicked it over, and now he's going to throw the ball again because it went out. I'm right here in the front. He kicked here, and now I defended. I'm taking it here in the front, but the ball went out. Now I'll have to kick it back, and now I kicked right here and scored. Now some hours have passed, and I'm starting to get tired. I'm sweating a lot, and he's also very tired. We've been playing for literally hours, but I managed to learn a lot of things. And now it's his turn to play again. So he kicked here, but I defended, and now he kicked back, and I kicked here, but it was out. I can't let him win. He threw it here in the front, but now I kicked here, and it simply went out again. He said, dude, you just kicked the ball out of the field. I say literally the same to you. Now it went a little farther, and he just kicked here, but now I simply kicked over, and I just scored. This was very exhausting, and now he just fell on the ground because he's really tired. I don't think there were winners because I literally won by luck, and we're both really tired, but I won with 1 point ahead. Some years have passed. I grew a lot. I'm basically a soccer player, but I'm still very young. I play what's called Brookhaven soccer because there are many types of soccer, and the city's one is very different. But now I'm coming here in the front. I've already started training, even because I have to be prepared to arrive at school. After all, today will be a very long day. Okay, now I'm going down here, and I'll have to go to school. See you later, Dad. Today is the first day of school of the year. Even he stood up here. He said, be careful, son. Brookhaven soccer is different. I doubt that this is so different. It must be the same thing I've always played. But apparently she disagrees. She said, in the city soccer it's only penalties. Then this is even better because I'm very good with penalties. We can see that there are already people coming to school. I really want to go there too because I want to meet all my classmates, and it seems that this is the first classmate of all. So now I'm leaving, and my friend is taking care of his plantation. I'm coming here to invite him to go to school. We have to go to school now. Then he's looking at me. He said, I don't want to go to school anymore. It's boring. Everything is boring if you stop to think. Even what you're doing is boring. But now he got scared. He said, nothing is boring, only school. Okay, I'll go to school school without you, and I'm going with your car. So now he's coming behind me, but I'm simply leaving here with his car. Literally, he's coming here behind me, and this way I'll take him to school, and he's really scared. He got in his car, and now let's go. I'll take you to school even without having a driver's license. I don't even know if I should be driving this, but now I just arrived here, and now we're coming to school. We're both entering here, and now I'm sitting here on the chair because one of the most important classes is going to start. He stood up here. He said, math is important for soccer because you have to calculate where you're going to kick the ball. Dude, what math problem is that? Ball plus ball equals ball. I'm starting to think that Big was right, and these classes really are a waste of time. And for some reason he's writing about this. Why is he writing this weird math problem? Now some hours have passed, and now we're finally coming here to have lunch. Dude, I'm really very hungry, but luckily there's a lot of food here. There's all the types of food I need. I'll want a slice of pizza. This pizza is really very good, but I'm thinking about stopping studying. Everything they teach here in class doesn't make sense. He said, why didn't people come for lunch? I also don't know where they are. They're probably doing something else. From what it seems, they're coming here. They're passing through the basketball room, and now they're coming back here, literally on the soccer field. Okay, this is amazing. From what it seems, they're going to play soccer, and this other guy is coming here too. Okay, I have to go on this now because I also want to play soccer. Actually, I want to learn how to play the city soccer. I only know that this is different, so I'm arriving here to stay in the stands. I'll stay up here simply watching them play. This guy is the goalkeeper, and this is the guy who's going to attack. He said, are you prepared to lose? Now he kicked there, but he defended, and I'm writing about this because I have to learn the way they play soccer. This doesn't look so hard, but both are looking here. He said, come play with us. I only know how to play normal soccer. Brookhaven soccer I simply don't know. He said, you aim and kick. It's just one move. Okay, I'll try to do this. I have to win against this guy. So I'm walking like this, and now I simply kicked, and he defended. He really defended that. But now he arrived here. What are you doing here? But now he's looking at me. He said, you're the goalkeeper now. Understood? Okay, I just arrived here. I'm confident that I'll manage to defend this. He's going to kick straight. I'll simply defend. But he started to move like that. Okay, I didn't expect that. And now he simply kicked. I couldn't defend. But at the last second, I managed to. I'm the best goalkeeper of all. And now it seems that it switched again. Okay, now I'll do something different. I kicked here, but actually that was a lie. Okay, now I kicked here in the front, and he managed to defend. Now some more hours have passed. I'm starting to get really tired, but now I kicked back, and he defended. He said, I want to play normal soccer. Look, everyone here is tired. I think tomorrow we'll play this. After all, tomorrow is Saturday, and he got happy. He's also very tired. Okay, I'm finally back. I'm really very tired. I played soccer the whole afternoon. He said, where were you? We even called the police. I was playing soccer. I was literally at school, but it seems that it's true. The police officers are really coming here. You didn't need to call the police. They literally just arrived here. He came to see what happened. Look, everything is fine. I'm already back home. Then the police officer got closer. He said, the city isn't safe. There are evil people who walk at night. But now the police officer just left here, and my dad is very angry. Now we're on another day, and today I'm going to play soccer with the school people. So I'm coming here in the front. I'm really anxious to do this. After that I'll have breakfast. Now I'm leaving, but the door is locked. Dad, can you open the door? But now he's looking here. He said, you're not leaving the house. You're grounded for what you did yesterday. You can't do this to me because they're already waiting for me. He's literally waiting for me here. He's even coming here to put his name on the scoreboard. I think this is your name. But now he ignored me. But my mom just got back home. Look, thank you very much for the help. Even my dad arrived here running. But now it's too late because I'm coming here, and now we're going to play soccer. For some reason he wants to play normal soccer, but he doesn't know how to do this. Now I kicked here. Okay, I'll have to play here in the front. He said, why did you grab the ball again? It's not allowed to do that. It's because the ball went out. This is like a corner, and you threw it out. And now again, I'll have to throw it here. Okay, I kicked here, and he kicked it out again. Dude, stop doing that. I'm trying to continue the game. So now I'll throw it here again, and he's already coming here to kick. But now I threw it back here. I'll have to kick the ball again. And now I kicked this here in the front, and now I finally scored. I actually did very well. I got 1 point, so I have to update the scoreboard. Okay, I updated the scoreboard, and now let's play this again. He kicked here, but I kicked here in the front, and I scored, and now even he got scared. He said, it's impossible to play against you. You're very good. But what's happening with that house? Dude, did you see what's happening back there? It looks like there's fire here in the window, and now the whole house is on fire. This is much weirder than it looks. I don't know what's happening here. Some years have passed, and a lot of things changed. Now there's a new soccer stadium here in the city. I never had the opportunity to come here because it's very big, and only very famous and good players can go there. I'm going down here to see my parents. Both of them are very old now, and my dad brought a banana here for my mom. Even though they're old, they're still very cool. They're still amazing people. But my dad ended up arriving here. He said, son, it's time to show you the place where I used to train. Is it serious that for the first time I'm going to see this? I don't believe this. But now he just went down here. For the first time in my life I'll have access to this secret place. I want to see what's down here. So now I went down here, and he's calling me there. Okay, I arrived in this room, and from what it seems there are a lot of training things here. There are several equipments for you to train. If I could have trained earlier down here, today I would be much better. This is actually amazing. And now he's also training here. This is much better than I thought. Now I'm leaving here to do some shopping here at the Brookhaven market, including this friend of mine arrived here. He still lives here nearby. Literally, he still lives in this house. So let's go do some shopping together. My dream is to someday play in that giant soccer stadium. It's really very big. But now I'm parking this car of mine, and we're both coming here to shop, and it looks like there's a soccer player here. Dude, you look really good. He said, come to the soccer stadium in 1 hour. Wait, what are you talking about? I don't even know you. Now he's paying for his groceries, and he simply just left here. I've never seen this guy in my life. And now even he's looking here, and for some reason he's very scared. Is he famous by any chance? Even because I've never seen him before. He said he's the greatest soccer player in the country, and strangely there's a helicopter coming here. I don't know what a helicopter is doing in the city, but it looks like it's landing. It's landing exactly here. It looks like it came to pick up this player who's now coming here in the front. He's so rich that he has a private helicopter, and now they're flying. This is simply impressive. He invited me to play soccer with him. Now it's a little later. It's time to go to the soccer stadium, but I don't know if I should really go on this, even because I'm not as good as it seems. And he's looking here. He said, you're the best soccer player I've seen in the last 30 minutes. I'm not even the best soccer player he's seen today, because today he saw that other player. But you know what? I'm really going to go on this. So I'm coming here in the front. I don't care if I'm going to lose this. I just want to see the soccer stadium that looks amazing. Even if I lose this very badly, I won't care because my goal was never to win. So now I'm arriving right here, and I think I'll leave my car right in this part. I don't even know if it's the right thing to leave it here, but now I'm coming here in the front, and one of the security guards is here. Dude, are you by any chance Bob? I simply know you, and someone entered in there. Now he noticed that, and went there while he's going after Big. I'm coming here to the soccer stadium because I want to know this better. Dude, there's a lot of cool stuff here, and now a person appeared here. I know you, you're really very famous. I'm meeting very famous people, but now I just arrived here, and I'm ready for the game, and now he arrived here, and he's coming down here from the helicopter. I can't believe he did that, and now the helicopter just left. Okay, and apparently the game is already going to start. I'm going to play against one of the best players of all. Okay, he kicked this, but I kicked it back. Now he's coming here, but I went over, and it's simply going to be a goal. I actually did very well on this. It's your turn again. So he placed the ball here, and this time he kicked it to me. He's here in the goal because he wants to defend. Okay, I'm coming here very carefully. He changed his mind, and he's coming here, but I made this goal. He said, you know what? You start this time. Okay, this is going to be a little hard. So I grabbed this ball and placed it here. I'm the one who will start this. But why are there people recording this? I don't understand why I'm being recorded, but now I kicked here, and he kicked it back. Okay, I stopped the ball, and now he's coming here running. So I kicked over, and it simply went out. I'll have to throw this, but he's waiting there in the front. I had an idea. I kicked here, and he threw there in the front, but now I'll kick this back, and again it went out. I'm ready to make this goal. So he's coming here, but now I'm almost making this goal, and I just scored the goal. I actually played very well, and they recorded all of this, but he arrived here with the microphone. He said he's the first one who beat the best player in the country. Many years passed, and now I'm really very old. Okay, I'm coming here in my vehicle, and there are many people here outside. Both of them literally know me. He said, can I take a picture? And now he's going to take a picture. I'm really very famous because a long time ago I was one of the greatest soccer players of all time. But now I'm coming here in the front, and we can see that a lot of things changed. I'm the only one in the city who has a different house. I have a different house because the mayor respects me, and he let me keep that house. But now I'm arriving exactly here. Obviously my friend is shopping. He's always shopping for totally random things. He's starting to get a little crazy. But I'm here too. And now he saw me, and he even said hi. Here in Brookhaven there's a very big mystery, which is precisely the maximum security prison. It has some guards, but nobody knows what happens inside because everything is completely closed. This is simply a very big mystery. I'm thinking about invading this maximum security prison. Now tell me what you think about this. So he's looking here. He said, only you would think of something so absurd. I know this seems absurd, but someone has to find out what happens in there. Somehow I have to get in here. But how can I do that? But he ignored me because he thinks this is absurd. But I disagree with him. Somehow I'm going in there. But I'm coming back here, and a guy appeared. You look really weird. He said, I heard you want to go to the prison. Come here. Can you really help me? And he agreed. This seems good. He went back to his vehicle. So now I'm coming here too. I really want to go to this prison. But where are you taking me? I simply don't know where we're going. I only know he's taking me here in the front. And now he arrived at the market, and he arrived aiming this gun. From what it looks like, he's going to steal the money from here. Calm down. You can't do that. I didn't think I would go to prison this way. Now even that guy got scared, and he's going to give the money. Now he gave the money. This thief finally left. He said, take this now. You can't do that. Or maybe he can, because he left here. He literally ended up escaping while this policeman is coming after me. Okay, I have to get out of here now. I can't go to jail. But he's already coming after me. I'm starting to think it's too late, especially because he already came out aiming this gun. Okay, it's too late. I simply raised my hands, and now I'm being arrested. Look, it wasn't me who stole the money, but he ignored me and brought me here. I can't believe I'm being arrested here. This is really very unfair, especially because it wasn't me who grabbed the money. It was someone else. He said, you're an accomplice to the crime. You'll be transferred tomorrow to the maximum security prison. This is much worse than it seems. I wanted to see the maximum security prison, but not the way it's happening. And now he closed closed this door, and he's coming here to take care of the police station. I really think I won't be released. Now a whole day has passed, and it seems that today is the day I will be transferred, and I'm already here waiting. Now he's coming here. This really is my end. I'm being taken here in the front. I didn't even commit a crime, and he knows that very well. But I'm going to get inside the vehicle. He said, you obviously won't go by car, so what will I go by? But now this bus is coming here. This is much worse than it seems, because this bus only transports horrible criminals. And now I'm right here, simply waiting for the bus to arrive. Okay, it finally came here, and now this officially is my end. I really wanted to stay in that prison, but now I'm being taken to the maximum security prison. He's taking me here. At least I'll find out what happens there. But he's passing in front of my friend's house, and from what it looks like he saw me passing here. And he got just a little confused, but he went back to his house. He probably doesn't even know I'm here. Okay, now we're arriving here at the maximum security prison. From here, I'll never leave again. Perfect, we arrived right here. Unfortunately, the gate was closed. The chances of me leaving are even lower. Okay, now I'm right here. This prison is weirder than it seems. Why is that area isolated? Seriously, that doesn't make any sense. He said, don't get close to that area, and you're being watched 24 hours by the cameras. You're making me very curious to know what really happens here. I really don't know what's happening there. But now he just left. Can I get out through here? Okay, I can't. All these doors are locked, but I'm really being watched 24 hours. There are several policemen seeing what's happening here. Okay, I'm getting a little closer because I want to see what's there. I don't care what they're going to say. I just want to see what's here in the front. So I'm arriving right here, and the light went out. Okay, I'm starting to think they did this because of me. So I'm going back here. But from what it looks like, there are many people. This guy is playing basketball, and he really ended up missing. You're not very good. But now he's staring at me. But now they started to close the curtains. He saw that and went back there. It seems that the guards do that so there are no fights in the prison. And now he went back to playing basketball. He's really trying to score this, and he finally scored. Look, congratulations. But he got closer. He said, it's your turn. This determines if you have my respect or not. Okay, I grabbed this ball, and I'll have to score exactly here. So I threw it. I'm sure I'm going to score this, and I really scored. I really did very well in this, and he even agreed. Seriously, he just agreed, and he went to train. I thought maybe I would be seen as a legend, but there are several people training here. Everyone is busy with something, so I think I'm going to start training too. And now I'm lifting these weights. I don't know which room I'm going to stay in, especially because they didn't say that at any moment, and I also don't know what's here. There's a lot of food here, and there's a television. I really want to know what's there. Now this guy just arrived here. He said, don't even want to know what's there. It's worse than you think. I doubt that what's there is that scary. To me this looks a lot like the guard's room, but it seems that it's not. By any chance is it the politician's room? I think that makes more sense. That would explain the television that's here, and also all the incredible food. He said, in there is the worst criminal Brookhaven ever had. Now a few hours have passed, and this guard arrived right here. He said, it's dinner time and also book time, and now both of them are coming here. From what it looks like they have to come up here, exactly in this room, and now both of them are having dinner, and even the king is going in this. But he went back there and is simply calling me. It seems that he really became my friend just because I scored a point in the basketball game. Well, I'm also going in this, and it looks like he's playing soccer. This is actually pretty cool. He's kicking here at the wall, and it's kicking back. What he's doing looks really cool, but now I'm coming here to have dinner, especially because I can't waste time. I really have to do the things the guards ask, and from what it looks like, he's coming here too. I stole this place, but he's not happy at all. He's literally staring at me. He said, get out of there, or you'll suffer the consequences. And now the king arrived here. It looks like he's defending me. He said, you're the one who should leave, not him. But he left, and he's coming here into the book room. So now he arrived here too. Seriously, this guy is really weird. I thought everyone here was friends, but it looks like that's not how prison works. I wonder when I'm going to be able to leave here. I'm already regretting coming here to prison. It's not being a good experience. But now he's coming here behind me. They really take the books seriously. But this guy is seeing how the city is. He literally has access to the laptop. Most of them ended up leaving. But I'm really hating this prison. Okay, I stood up. Maybe from here I can see what's happening down here. But it's very hard to see what's happening. Whoever is down there, he doesn't appear. My theory is that maybe he's here in the bathroom. A few weeks have passed. It's not fun at all to stay here. I'm a little hurt because I got involved in fights. But this guard arrived here. From what it looks like, one of us will be released. He's checking who will be released. And there are people sleeping here. But the guard arrived inside and is calling him. This new friend of mine will be released. And you can see that he changed a lot. He's finally being released. This is really very good. But until now I haven't discovered the danger that's in the prison. Whoever is here still hasn't appeared. But now I'm leaving, and the guards don't say when I'll leave because that is part of their rules. Whenever we're going to leave, it's simply a surprise. We aren't warned in advance. This creates a lot of uncertainty here in the prison. But now we're training here. Actually, all the prisoners are here, and there are two new people. Both of them definitely aren't good people. He said, nobody is a good person. Do you think someone was arrested because they wanted to? Of course not. But the policeman arrived here, and now he's calling me. Is it serious that I will finally be released? I really don't believe this. But now he grabbed this item to speak to everyone, and everyone arrived here. They want to see what's happening. He said, starting today, above your heads will appear how many months you'll stay in prison. And that's really true. Now a number appeared. I will stay in prison for 6 months, but that's much more time than I thought. I would never imagine that I would stay so long here in prison. This is simply absurd. I'm coming to train again, and from what it looks like, he has 98 months of sentence. Even he got up here. He said, what's that number above your head? It's the time you'll stay in prison. I'll stay for 6 months, while you'll stay 98 months. And you can see he got scared. I'm one of the people that has less prison time. This guy has the number 0, so he'll leave still today. And now it's already night, and today will be his last day in prison. When you go outside, tell my friend that everything is okay. He said, do you think I'm going to waste time with that? Okay, this is really sad. Now the policeman arrived, and he's coming here to pick up the player. He's finally going to be released, and he's being taken out of here. He literally earned freedom, but I'll stay for a long time here. Now I'm coming here to read books. I'm going to choose some book. I don't want to stay here doing nothing. One of them is seeing what's happening with the world, and the other is simply reading. And after looking a lot, I found this book, and now I'm reading this book. He's seeing the city again, but from what it looks like, he also has access to the prison cameras, and he's seeing exactly everything that's happening here. This is impressive. Wait, but what's happening here? Literally a person just arrived that has 997 months of prison. Now he's coming right here, and he's eating the hot dog. He doesn't look very intelligent, and all of them are coming here to observe the person that's here, because it's really rare for him to appear. So all of us are seeing this. Man, it's really crazy that he's down there. It's really crazy that after an entire month, I'm finally having the chance to see him, and now one more criminal is coming here. He said he's nothing compared to me, and now he got up here, and every time he jumps, he shakes the entire prison. So the policeman arrived. He said, you irritated him. You're grounded for a week. And now I'm stuck here. All of this because of this guy. If he stayed quiet, none of this would have happened. And he was also grounded. This is really very unfair. And now the policeman is arriving right here. This guy is simply out of control. But now he arrived right here. He said, I want hot chocolate now, or I'm going to jump even more. But now he came right here. Man, why are you looking at me? And now he grabbed that item. He said, deliver this to him, and you won't stay in the weak punishment that everyone is in. This seems like a great choice. I'll really do that. But besides removing the punishment, I also want some things. I want my room to be customized and be more beautiful than all the rooms. And it looks like he agreed to do that. Okay, he gave me this, and now we're coming right here. Somehow I have to jump this fence. But he jumped this thing. I didn't even notice that there was this space here in the middle. And now he placed a ladder, so I'm going up here. I want you to grab the hot chocolate from here. Okay, it looks like he doesn't want to grab it, and now he's going to watch television. Okay, I had to jump inside here, and he removed this ladder, and he simply ended up leaving here. Listen, I just came here to deliver this hot chocolate to you. So he got up. Now that he grabbed this, I'm leaving. This guy simply looks crazy. Wait, but where's the ladder? Literally the policeman disappeared, but he doesn't look like he's evil. Okay, since I'm stuck here, I'll take the opportunity and eat these foods. If I'm here, I at least want these foods. There are incredible candies, and there's even soda, which is something I haven't drunk in a long time. Okay, now I'm coming right here, and I'm simply drinking this. This is incredible. But what's happening there? I'm really afraid to go inside here because I don't know what I can find. Okay, this doesn't look very good. I'm arriving right here, and from what it looks like, he's digging an exit. He said, you're going to tell this to the policeman, right? I promise that I won't. I won't tell them what you're doing. And now he went back to digging. The number that was above my head disappeared. It looks like the policeman removed that, so we don't know when we're going to leave here. Man, I'm going to help you do this, especially because I don't think I have much to do here. Both of us will dig an exit to get out of here, because I don't want to stay here for 6 months, especially for a crime I didn't commit. I'm going to get out of here and prove my innocence. Now we're on another day. Since then I was sleeping here, but now I just got up, and there are many people watching me. They're seeing what's happening. And why did you come back to prison? He said, did he fight with you? Of course not. Look at the questions you're asking. They aren't interested and left. Only this king stayed here. Okay, I'm arriving to talk to him. What are you doing here? By the way, why did you come back to prison? He said, apparently it's illegal to create a kingdom because it's against the law. It's very obvious that this is illegal. You can't create a kingdom here in the city because we're already in a government. It looks like he tried to create another government inside a government, but he only came back here to train, just like everyone is doing. To tell the truth, I don't even want to leave here anymore. I'm really happy where I am. I'm coming here again to dig. Man, you had a lot of progress, and apparently he doesn't sleep. That explains why he's so crazy. But now I'm digging with him here in the prison. But now the policeman just came back here. Okay, it looks like I'll have to leave. Later I'll come back to help you. But now I'm leaving. Okay, I'm going up this ladder, and I'll be able to get out of here. Look, thank you very much for this. He said, you received a new room, and you're not in the punishment that everyone is in. Okay, this is really very good. So he brought me right here, and I received a very beautiful room. It has art pieces, it has a golden toilet, it has a lot of incredible things. Okay, I'm coming inside here. There's even a pizza. I'm simply a king. And now the policeman is coming right here. It looks like the break is over, and now everyone is coming back. They're locked in their cells, which is something that didn't happen before. I'm the only one that can leave here, literally whenever I want. So I'm leaving, and all of them are locked. But I'm arriving to talk to this guy. Wait, wasn't he the one who caused all this? Actually, the person who caused all this is right here. He made all this happen. So he got closer. He said, you will never leave prison, because when the 6 months are over, you'll go to the police station, and you'll stay another 6 months. This can't be true, but it looks like the king agreed, and everything he said was true. Okay, this is worse than it looks. I thought I would stay only 6 months, but I'll actually stay 1 year. It will be 6 months here, and another 6 months in this other prison. This is simply unfair. But now I'm living like a king. I have a golden toilet, and there are plaques with my name. I even have pizza. But that's not that cool. I really want to go back home. But the way I am, I think it's hard for me to go back home. But a policeman arrived here. He said, I need someone to deliver this to the giant. I can deliver this to him, especially because I already delivered a hot chocolate before. So he's going to give me this cake. Apparently it's his birthday. And now we're coming here. And now it's just jumping up here. I'm going to deliver the birthday cake to him. I don't even know how old he is. And the policeman left here. I'm going to leave this cake here on the table. And now I'm coming here to see how he's doing. But it looks like he's right here, and he finished digging this. Is it serious that this is already ready? He said, this takes us somewhere. I just don't know where yet. This is simply incredible. We'll finally manage to get out of here. But is this safe? He's not sure if this is safe. Look, I think there's only one way to find out. Now he entered inside here. Okay, he disappeared. I also have to go in this. But I'm really scared. But now I entered inside here. Okay, I just left here. I literally escaped from prison, and he's calling me here in the front. There was a truck waiting for him, and now he came inside it. This guy is so important that there was a truck waiting for him here the whole time. So I'm coming here too. Now I'm coming back here, and there are 2 chairs. He said, actually, this truck isn't mine. There's a guy taking pictures here of this incredible environment, but now it looks like he's going to leave, and he's coming here to his truck. He grabbed one of the boxes and closed this door. He didn't even notice that we're in his truck, and now we're being taken here in the front. Actually, he's coming back here. This guy will help us a lot. The worst thing is that he doesn't even know that there are people back here. All the policemen are leaving. They realized what happened, and now they're coming here to look for us. And there's actually this policeman coming here to try to figure out where we are. Okay, this is worse than it looks. Both of us are here in the truck. We're in a really bad situation. A policeman passed right here next to us. Luckily, he didn't even suspect what happened, but he arrived right here, and he just saw the tunnel that we made. Now our truck is coming here, and the policeman got out of the way. Luckily, the policeman got out of the way, but unfortunately for us, he's coming behind us. Does he think this truck is suspicious? But luckily, he ended up leaving. We really had a lot of luck because the policeman didn't suspect this truck. He's coming to make his delivery. As soon as he opens this door, we'll run away. He finally opened this, and now I'm running, and he also ran away. And he just saw this, and he simply went back to work because this isn't his problem. I live in a very different city. You can't leave the house during the day because everything here is unsafe, and there are monsters outside. So during the day, we stay inside the house watching what's happening. But maybe it's better if I go to sleep until it finally becomes night. So now I'm going upstairs, and when it's night, it's basically the moment that we can go out, because during the day there are literally monsters waiting for us. Now it's finally night, and my friend is already coming here to wake me up. Look, I'm already awake, and now I'm going to do what anyone would do, which is precisely visit the city and buy things. You can see that my friend just arrived, and he's calling me here. He said, let's go to the market before it's morning. Okay, let's do it. So we're finally leaving here. I'm very happy that it's night, because I love when it's night. Everything here gets much safer. Now I'm going to stop at the red light, and there are already people coming here to the market. It's at night that everyone shops here, and I have to get here too. So now I'm coming to the front, and I'm going to leave my car parked here. Okay, here it's already good. I'm seeing that there will be problems if I leave the car like this. So now both of us are coming here to do the maximum amount of shopping possible. Obviously, I'm going to get bananas and also apples. Okay, now I need more food, because I won't be able to come back here when it's daytime. But my friend is coming back there. Dude, you only got 1 pizza. Literally, he only got 1 slice of pizza, and he's already coming here to pay. Dude, you have to get more things. You can't only get that. But now he already bought it, and he's coming back to the car. You're very weird, but I'm going to continue shopping. And now you can see that she's leaving, so I'm also going to get ice cream. Great, this is already good. I don't even think it's possible to get more things. And now I'm coming here. I have to pay for the groceries. Perfect, I got my groceries, and I'm leaving. But why is there a guy running here? I don't understand why he's running, but now he's looking here. He said, there are monsters at night too. I swear, but that's literally impossible. There's no way monsters exist at night, especially because they only appear when it's daytime. But now he's still running. That was very weird. Now I'm coming after him because I want to find out what's really happening with him. Dude, does he need help? Okay, I'm stopping right here, and he's running up that mountain. He simply went crazy. He said, are there really monsters at night? But of course not. That's literally impossible. The military always taught us that there are no monsters at night, and it's impossible that this changed. But I'm looking back here. I'm seeing something. So I grabbed this camera, and I'm observing what's back here. But from what it looks like, there's simply a monster right in this part. Literally, there's a monster right here that should be impossible to appear at night. This should simply be impossible. Okay, I gave this camera to him so that he also sees what's happening with the city. But from what it looks like, he ended up disappearing. That was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. But he's coming back to the vehicle. Dude, you didn't see what I saw. I saw really scary things. But I'm going back home because I'm very scared of this, and it's better if I simply go back home. He said, but it's still night. We have to enjoy while there are no monsters. Now my friend is taking care of his farm while I'm at home making sure that the monsters don't come here, because I'm really very scared of this. Now that the monsters are appearing even at night, this is terrible because nobody is ready for this. This gives me much more fear than it seems. I'm going to lock this door, and now the military just appeared here, and it looks like they have something very important to say. He said, recently some people saw monsters at night, but it's a lie. What he said is a lie. There really are monsters at night. The people who saw these monsters are not lying. But now there's a person arriving right here. It looks like he's going to build a house. He doesn't know the dangers of building at night. I have to save him now. So I'm arriving here running with the knowledge I have. I have to help people not get caught by the monsters. Dude, you have to go back home. Literally, there's a monster back here. Now he stopped digging here. He said, there are no monsters at night. Are you new here in the city? But literally, there's a monster back here. So he's looking here. But you can see that there are no more people. Why did he leave exactly at this moment? And now he definitely doesn't believe me. But you can see that the army is coming here with this tank. Literally, they just arrived. But why is he aiming that item in my direction? He said, stop scaring the residents. There are are no monsters at night. I swear I'm not lying. I'm really telling the truth. But he's aiming that item in my direction, and it looks like I'm being arrested here. I can't believe I'm being arrested in a tank. This is the most bizarre way of getting arrested here in Brookhaven. Now I'm being taken inside the prison. I can't believe this is happening. This is one of the most unfair things that could happen, because he knows that I'm innocent, and I shouldn't be arrested here. I'm the most innocent person of all. But now I'm coming here, and from what it looks like there's someone here in front. I know this person. He's literally the journalist. I wonder what he's doing here. Okay, I'm coming here to talk to him, and now he stood up here. He said, "Welcome to the group of people who discovered the truth." Wait, so only me and you discovered the truth? That's very few people. It looks like only the two of us know the truth about what's really happening here. But tell me what you discovered. He said, "I discovered that the monsters are evolving, and they're appearing at night." I discovered the same thing, because I found those monsters, and even he got scared. He said, "I've never seen them. What were they like?" Actually, it was just one monster. It was very scary. Now a few hours passed, and we can't leave here anymore. Both of us are trapped in our cells. His cell is right here in front, but I can't stand being here anymore. This is really very unfair. But I wonder why there's this giant fence here. But now a helicopter is arriving here, and it's even going to land down here. It's coming down exactly here, and it arrived at the prison. I wonder what happened for more soldiers to come here. This is really not normal. But now he arrived here and opened the door. Look, thank you very much for this. He opened this door too, and finally he's going to be able to leave. And it looks like now he arrived here, especially because he's going to talk to the soldier. And now this soldier just arrived here. But meanwhile, we're coming here, especially because there's a lot of food in this room. And this time I think I'm going to want a candy. This is amazing. It's the best candy I've ever eaten. But now this soldier is coming here, and it looks like he wants to talk to me. He said, "Did you see monsters at night?" I must have seen them, but it must have been my imagination, especially because the other people in the city didn't see that. But now he's calling me here. I don't know if I should follow him. I'm a little scared, especially because I don't know where I'm being taken. But I'm going to follow the soldier, and he let me come here. Okay, thank you. I'm coming here, and now he came in the elevator. I literally have two choices. Either I enter this elevator, or I simply escape through the gate that's open. Okay, I'm going to choose to go up here. Perfect. I just arrived here. He's arriving here in this room, and it looks like there's this camera here that's simply observing a monster. Okay, now I discovered what's in this room. They're monitoring a very powerful monster, but he's looking here. He said, "The scientist will arrive in the city. I need you to let him stay in your house." So that means I'm going to leave here? And from what it looks like, he agreed. From what he explained to me, I can go back home as long as I let the scientist stay in my house. Look, I agree with that. So I can finally leave here officially through the front door. And now I'm being taken right here. But I only have one request. I want the journalist to be released too. I know he's a good person, and I also know he doesn't deserve to be arrested just because he saw a monster. Now he arrived here and simply refused. But now he's looking back here. He said, "Let him leave too. It's not fair to arrest innocent people." And now both of us are leaving here. And now even he said goodbye. I locked my house, especially because it's daytime. And you can see that finally the journalist appeared again. And again he has something important to say. I just don't know why he's scared. He said, "If I was arrested for telling the truth, just think about what they're hiding from us." And he's completely right. I wonder what they're hiding from us. Now it's finally night, and many people are coming here to protest. They're angry. But now I have to go get the scientist, because he probably just arrived in the city. But I'm coming here in the back to see the protest. You can see that there are many people protesting here now. I just don't know what my friend is protesting. I don't know why he wrote in Mandarin, since almost no one speaks that language. Okay, I'm coming here to pick up this scientist. I have to pick him up today. That's the deal I made with the soldiers. So I arrived here, and he arrived too. Okay, this scientist looks crazy. You really look insane. But I'm going to lend you my house so you can live there for a while until you finally buy your house. He said, "Stop the car now." Okay, I stopped the car. I don't know what happened, but now he just got out of here and he just grabbed this camera. Are you seeing anything? Especially because I'm not seeing anything. I don't even know what you're talking about. But from what it looks like, there's a person here in front who's simply a human being. You've never seen a human before? Now he's looking here. He said, "It's not human. She was infected by the monsters." Now that you said that, I'm starting to notice that this smile is very weird. But can we save her? There must be some way to do that, right? He said, "We have to take her to the new laboratory that's being built." So it looks like that's going to be the laboratory. Okay, it's very good to know that. Now I'm coming here after her. But it looks like she already disappeared. Literally, this monster just vanished. Okay, now I'm going back home. Unfortunately, there's not much to do. She simply disappeared. Meanwhile, you're going to stay in my house until this laboratory is finally ready. The way it's being built, I don't think it's going to take long. Now it's daytime. This is the dangerous time. This is the time when everyone goes back home and never goes out again. But there's a lot of noise downstairs. I'm not able to sleep properly. He's researching everything he can. I'm not able to sleep properly. This is simply the price of my freedom. So I don't stay in that maximum security prison. I'm having to take care of the scientist who's in my house. This is literally absurd. But now I'm going downstairs to talk to him. I hope you made progress in the research you're doing. Now he arrived right here. He said, "I need a test subject for the experiment. Can it be you?" But obviously not. I don't want to be a test subject for experiments, especially from a crazy scientist like you. Okay, I turned on the television. This journalist appeared here, but now he's showing the new monsters of the city, who were people but became infected. He said, "Why is there television during the day if everyone is sleeping?" Actually, everyone here is awake, and they're watching television because now it's the right time for us to be awake. We just can't go outside because now there are monsters. Now a few weeks passed. I'm really very tired. Wait, it looks like he finally left. I don't believe this. I'm finally going to have peace again. Okay, I'm coming here to talk to him. I'm very happy that he's leaving, especially because I didn't sleep properly while he was here. He always made noise with those machines. He said, the laboratory is ready. I'm going to need your help later. It looks like the laboratory is finally ready. And now he's arriving here. This is his new laboratory. And now I can finally remove his things from my house. I can't stand these things here anymore. Well, I'm going to lock my door. I'm going to start removing all this. And finally my house is back to normal. And the best part is that I don't owe anything else to the soldiers. I can't be arrested anymore because I did everything they asked. But I'm confused about what the scientist said. He says he needs my help. Okay, now I'm finally coming here to his house. But I have to be very careful because I don't know who might be here. Actually, I know exactly who might be here. There's this monster back here. And apparently there's another one up front. And all of them are scary. But he's coming here. Okay, I have to run. Everything that's happening here is scary. But there's a monster up front. Okay, I can't come here. But my car turned off. How is that possible? It turned off out of nowhere. I'm not able to start it. And that monster is getting closer. He's getting closer to my car. And that monster teleported here. Okay, this will be my end. But now the scientist appeared here. And he has this weapon. But now everything here is shaking. And now all the monsters ended up disappearing. Literally, he ended up saving me. So now he's finally coming down here. Dude, what weapon is this that you made that makes everything shake? I've never seen something like this before. But now he's coming to the front because one of the monsters is lying here, and from what it looks like he's asleep. But the scientist is looking back here. He said, help me take him to the laboratory. There's a potion that can make him return to being human. I can't carry him, especially because he could attack me out of nowhere. But actually, he's the one carrying the infected. He's taking the infected here in my car. Okay, I'm very scared of this. He's with his eyes closed, so he's asleep. But I'm going to help you. I ask one thing, grab your weapon and leave that thing activated. Okay, now everything here is shaking. I think it's better this way, especially because if the monster wakes up, at least he won't attack us. And everything here is shaking too much. But I just arrived here, and he's taking a monster here to try to make him return to being human. Now he's right here. I'm really scared of this. But now he activated these effects. I literally don't know what's happening with him. Many lightning bolts are falling here, and after a few attempts, he returned to being human. From what it looks like, he returned to normal. Dude, you managed to reverse a person who was infected, but now he's looking here. He said, that's not the best part. We can reverse monsters to know who they were in the past. I don't know if it's a good idea to do that. That could cause many problems, and it looks like he doesn't care about that. And it looks like now he finally got up, and the scientist is holding this weapon just to make sure he's safe. He said, where am I? Everything is fine now, because now you're back to normal. Now it's night. I bought this small truck. Now I work for the scientist. We built this thing back here to put all the monsters inside, and then I take them to the scientist to cure them. I'm looking for monsters around the city, and luckily, I have this weapon that basically protects me. It's a weapon that makes everything shake. People don't go out at night anymore because of the danger, so everyone I see here is basically a monster. Okay, now I'm coming here to get him. I'm arriving here, and now he teleported. Okay, I grabbed this weapon, and now everything here is shaking a lot, but now he just fell on the ground. Okay, that worked, and now I'm carrying him. It's hard to know if he's sleeping, especially because there's these glasses on his eyes, but he must be sleeping. Now I'm going to take him to the scientist to finally cure this guy. I don't call them monsters anymore, because now I know that all of them are humans. They can be cured. So now I'm finally arriving here at the laboratory. I'm taking him here to the scientist. Everything will work because it always worked. He's waiting for us here. And now he started being cured. I don't know how this process works, but after a few attempts, he returned to normal. Okay, I grabbed this weapon just to make sure, and now he got up there. He said, where's my house? You had been infected, but now you're finally back to normal. Now a few months passed, and for the first time I'm going to cure someone. I'm coming here, and now from what I understood, I have to press these two buttons randomly. The process is much simpler than it looks, but it's super effective. This guy is a monster, but soon he's going to return to being a human being. Okay, I'm pressing this button. Now I'm going to press this other button until finally everything works. And now it finally worked. Now I grabbed this weapon, and he got up, and he turned back into a human being. He said, today I'm going back to the prison I was in. And now he's looking here, and he just ran out of here. It must be really weird to wake up out of nowhere with two scientists talking about weird things. Can you tell me why you were arrested? Until today you never said that. He said, it's illegal to be immortal. Calm down. You still can't leave here. We cured all the human beings, but we still didn't cure the true monsters to know who they were in the past. So he got closer. He said, you're going to do that for me. But now this helicopter just arrived, and the scientist, unfortunately, has to come here. He's being arrested after saving everyone. Now people can leave the house while it's daytime, just like this friend of mine who left here. People never went out during the day, and the reward the scientist received for literally saving humanity is simply going to prison. Seriously, this is very unfair, but I'm going to do what he asked, and I'm going to find these monsters. Okay, now it's night. I'm looking for these monsters, but for now everything is normal. Okay, the situation got worse. Now I can't see anything. When that happens, it's because I'm being attacked. There's some monster nearby that's attacking me. Okay, I have to grab the weapon, and now I'm prepared. If a monster appears, I'm simply going to activate this weapon, and it looks like there's a monster right here. Literally, he's in front of me. Okay, this will be your end. Now you can see that everything here is shaking, but he simply disappeared. Okay, that shouldn't have happened, especially because this weapon always managed to stop them. But now he's laughing at me. He said, you can't reverse them because they were never humans. How did you escape from prison? And now he simply disappeared. I am at Big's birthday party, and I don't even know how old he is. Everything seems to be going really well, except there's a very weird police officer watching me, and he follows me all day. I'm getting right here to check this out, and I don't know why he's following me. I only know that he's weird. You are the ugliest person I've ever seen. But now, he's finding me. Man, why am I being fined? This just doesn't make sense. He said, you insulted a police officer. Take this very expensive fine. This is absurd at this point. You are literally stalking me. But then he pulled out that gun. He said, it's just my job. My boss asked me to keep watching you. This is absurd. Now he's going to keep watching me all day. I can't take what's happening anymore. But now I'm coming here to the birthday party. I wish you a happy birthday. And now he took the first piece. He said, curiosity, I don't even know when my birthday is. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Okay, I'm eating this cake. All of us are eating it. We are gathered here in the living room, but the police officer arrived here and he took a piece. Man, you can't do that. You weren't even invited. But he's looking here. He said, then invite me. Man, get out of here. You are not my friend. I don't even know you. But now even he got scared. Why did he get scared if I don't even know him? I literally don't know him. That's why I was a little rude and asked him to leave. I can't take this guy stalking me anymore. And it looks like now he's finally going to stop following me. He said, your new best friend is on TV. Firstly, we are not friends. And secondly, what is going on here? I don't know why he's suddenly showing up on TV. I just hope it's not something weird. He said, Wheelix is my new friend. He hates chocolate and sweets. This is simply absurd. I don't even know his name. He's telling everyone that we are friends. Guys, he is not my friend. I literally don't know him. He said, it's okay to make new friends. We don't mind. We are not friends. Now a few hours have passed. The party is over, but I'm very angry with what's happening. I want to end this misunderstanding and tell everyone that the two of us are not friends. I don't know if I'm more angry at him because of the lies or at my friends for believing them, but I'm going to end this now. Likewise, I'm coming here to the front and I want to talk to his boss because it was his boss who asked him to do this. Maybe this way, I'll put an end to all of this. He'll stop stalking me. I'm going to leave my car right here. Okay, now I'm getting right here. I want to talk to your boss. This here is very important. He said, I'll go call him. Okay, go there now and call your boss. So now he's coming here to call him, and the only person who came out was him. I already said that I want to talk to your boss. He said, I am his boss. You can talk. Calm down. Let me see this. And there are no people in here. Wait, so that means you are your own boss? And now he agreed. Man, please stop this. Because I'm not your friend. I don't know who you are, and I also don't want to know. And now I'm going to leave here. But he came after me. Okay, tell me what you want to say. This is the last time we talk. He said, you will always be my best friend. This isn't even a little bit cool. Okay, I'm going to run out of here. He's following me with a camera, and literally he started recording me. Okay, this is terrible. He's recording me. This isn't even a little bit cool. He's taking a lot of pictures. Okay, there's nothing I can do because he's the one who decides the laws. There's no one more powerful than him in the city. After all, he's the chief of the police station. Okay, I'm going to leave here. I'm going to pretend that everything is normal until this finally becomes true. This is something my friend Big follows. He pretends to be something until everything finally works out, except for the time he pretended to be king, and he ended up being arrested. Now I'm parking my car exactly here. I'm watching through the windows to see if there's anyone nearby. Great! Since there are no people, I can sleep, but just in case, I'm going to lock the door. My house became unsafe because of this police officer. And now, finally, I'm sleeping. Now it was the middle of the night. I'm hearing weird noises, but I'm going to ignore them. It must not be anything serious. Wait, what is this? He literally climbed up here. Man, you can't do this. This here is absurd. And he even said, hi, is he doing this on purpose? Or does he really not understand? This literally doesn't make sense. I really need help. Now that it's daytime, I'm leaving. I'm coming here to the scientist's house, and now this police officer is following me. I knew he would follow me. That's why I'm coming here now. He's really coming after me, no matter what. And now I'm coming here to the scientist's house. He has to help me figure out why he's following me. Seriously, this doesn't make sense. I arrived right here. Scientist, help me. Wait, what's he doing at his house? This scientist is weirder than he looks, and he's taking pictures. Okay, I'm running inside here. Scientist, I need help. And now he arrived there too. Man, leave me alone. Now he got up and is writing about him. Man, why is he recording me? This really doesn't make sense. Officer, I need you to lie down on this bed. The scientist is going to see what he has. So he came closer. He's checking what this guy has. He's been following me for a long time, and for some reason, he thinks I'm his friend. He said he has false memories where you are friends. So remove those memories now. I want him to finally stop stalking me. My life got a lot worse since he started stalking me. He doesn't understand the consequences of everything he does, but it's very weird that he has false memories. He said, said, I can't do the surgery. It's very dangerous. Man, this can't be true. So that means he's going to stalk me forever. And now the scientist agreed. Okay, this is simply terrible. So there's nothing I can do. I have to pretend that I'm his friend. Or maybe I can just ignore this player. Now he came to talk to me. He said, you will always be my best friend forever. Okay, I have to get out of here as fast as possible. I'm going to start ignoring this guy to see if this gets at least a little better. I don't want to be his friend anymore. So I went back home. Likewise, I think I can't stay here anymore because he will follow me again if I stay here. That's what he's doing. He went back to his car, and again he's going to stalk me. I'm really sure of that. Okay, I have to leave the house and hide. Okay, I'm going to hide right here. You can see that he's coming back here, so I'll hide right in this spot. I doubt he saw me here, since his intelligence level is low. But he doesn't come in here. Is it serious that he doesn't enter other people's houses, even with everything he does? Okay, at least he has a little respect, but he came in here. You don't have permission to enter here. And now he's simply climbing. What he's doing is very weird. But now I'm hidden right here. I'm crouched up here so he doesn't see me. Now he left my house, and it looks like he's coming over there to talk to my other friend. He's getting right here. Please, Big, don't talk to this guy. He said, have you seen my best friend? I hope Big doesn't say that I'm here. I'm very well hidden up here, and I'm watching what's happening. But he disagreed. He said he must be on top of the mountain. I'm not sure. Big literally saved me. He said that I'm on top of the mountain, but I'm not there. So now he went to his car, and he's going to go up the mountain. Okay, I came down here to talk to Big. Big, thank you so much for everything. You really helped me. But then he stood up here, but he got scared. He said, I told your best friend that you're on top of the mountain. You did the right thing because we're not friends. Actually, I don't know that guy, but now he got scared. He said, I thought you were joking. You really aren't his friend? Yes, I really am not his friend. And finally, Big understood that. Now we're watching TV. But why is he showing up here again? Okay, I can't believe he actually went up the mountain to look for me. He said, Wheelix, my best friend, I will find you. Okay, this is simply scary. How do people not realize that this is stalking? But now, at least, my friend is scared. Now that you know what's happening to me, maybe you can help me make this guy stop stalking me. So, I have a perfect plan. Okay, now both of us are leaving. Now he's Wheelix, and I'm Big. We switched our avatars, and maybe this way I'm free. Man, my plan is genius. And now he's going to talk to him to see if he believes this. And now I'm watching TV. I can finally go back to doing my normal things. After all, I'm not being stalked anymore. And now Big is getting right here to talk to the police officer, but the police officer is ignoring him. Then Big said hi again. He said, I know you are fake. Leave. This is worse than it seems. He literally found out that my friend is fake. He said, everything worked out. I saw everything that happened, and this definitely didn't go well. And now the real Big is going back home, and there's nothing else I can do. I can't convince him that I'm not his friend, because he has false memories that confirm that I'm his friend, and there's nothing I can do. But now there's a helicopter arriving here, and it landed down here. I'm coming here to see this. Maybe he can help me, because it's the military who got out of there. Military, I need help. There's a police officer literally stalking me, and believe it or not, I'm not joking. He said, we are looking for a criminal. He pretends to be a police officer and stalks people. Okay, I already know who you are talking about, and apparently he has a photo. Okay, I just got this. Wait, this one is literally Bob's cousin. I don't know why you have a photo of him. He said, wrong photo. This one is the real one. Then he took that photo. Now I'm seeing this, and it's simply that police officer who's stalking me. This is scary. He is the person who's stalking me, and I can't take anymore what's happening to me. Seriously, you have to help me. And he agreed to help me. Now I'm at my house, and he hid there in the bathroom. This is the perfect trap. And now you can see that this police officer is arriving here. He'll probably talk to me. I'm sure of that. Now he saw this helicopter, and now he's coming to my house, but he went straight past it. He saw that there was a helicopter and simply ended up leaving. So he left from here. I swear he's stalking me, and you have 2 reasons to arrest him. The first is because he's following me, and the second reason is because he's already wanted by the police. Then he remembered that, and now he's leaving. From what I noticed, he's going to follow this guy until he arrests him. I have to come here too. Man, wait for me. I'm almost arriving, and he left. It looks like he doesn't want my help, even though I'm the most likely person to be able to find this police officer. And now I have a visitor. He just came back here. Sometimes I wonder if he really is intelligent or not. And now he said, hi. Now it's night. I locked the door, and I'm not sleeping in the conventional beds. Actually, I'm sleeping up here. I don't want him to come here, but now you can see that he's coming back. This is terrible. He always ends up coming back to my house. And now he brought a piece of food. He said, my best friend, I brought food because I know you're hungry. I think it's better to ignore this. But why did he suddenly get scared? Now he's trying to come here, and he's breaking my door. Okay, I can't believe he did this. He said, are you you okay? I can't believe he did this. Now he's coming here into the bathroom to try to find me. I'm coming up here so he doesn't see me. I'm turning off the lights. He really can't know that I'm up here. I have to stay here in a completely secret place. Great, I'm crouched. It's hard to see me down here. He's really trying to find me, and it really looks like he's worried. He thinks that maybe I'm feeling sick, so he came into this other room. Obviously, I'm not there, but I just fell. Wait, I fell down here, and now it looks like he saw me. He's a little happier and simply said, "Hi, man, get out of my house. I literally don't know you." He said, "But you know, Big, Bobby, and I do too." I know Big because he's my friend, and the same goes for everyone, except for you. I already told you that I don't know you. He said, "We met when we went to the Miami snowstorm, remember?" Man, it doesn't snow in Miami. Are you by any chance 50 years old? And he disagreed. The last time it snowed there was 50 years ago, but now he's looking back here, and the military arrived here, and he's coming to my house. He finally arrived, but that guy disappeared. He must be in the bathroom. So he came in here, and now he just escaped and took his car and left. He stole your car. Okay, let's go after him. This is the only car we have. He said, "You drive, don't lose him, no matter what." Okay, let's go. This is going to work because I'm very close to him, and I'll be able to follow him. And now he's shooting. This will make that car stop. At least I expected that to happen, but that car isn't stopping. Literally, it doesn't stop. But I'll keep following you. We're simply not going to stop. But there's a helicopter arriving here. This is very weird. And now it arrived right here. Okay, I can't believe this is happening. He literally just escaped from here. I couldn't catch him. He escaped by helicopter. There's no way to chase him anymore. But even so, I'll keep going, because I can't stop. I'm following this helicopter. This is very difficult, but I won't give up because he'll probably land in Brookhaven. After all, he came right to this area. It would be good if this car had more speed. It's the slowest car I've ever seen. I'm getting here in front because that helicopter went down there, and now it just left from here, and that helicopter simply escaped. But finally, I'm arriving, and now it's already too late because we already arrived here. I'm passing his car, and now I finally stopped his car. Now we're stopping him. He finally raised his hands, and he's getting arrested. So he's being arrested there, and now I'm going back here to the car as well. He has to be judged for everything he did. Now a few months have passed, and we're here at his trial. He's going to be judged for everything he did, and the judge is reading his case because it's something very serious. And even the scientist is coming here because he was also summoned to the trial. He finished reading this. He said, "Is it possible to do a surgery for his memories to return to normal?" Likewise, he said, "Yes, but there's a 1 in a billion chance of it going wrong." Wait, are you serious? It's just a 1 in a billion chance of going wrong. Man, let's do this surgery. Great, all of us are here. But before that, I have a question. Do you know who I am? And he agreed. Now these lightning bolts are falling. Then he stood up. "Now tell me, who am I?" He said, "Why should I know?" He finally forgot about me. And now after several months, he's a normal police officer who doesn't stalk me anymore. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just become a member of the channel, and I'll add you on Roblox.